Nearly 1 million people in New Jersey are food insecure. 300,000 of them are kids. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Deborah Vizzi. She is president and CEO of the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. Thanks so much for being with us.
Oh, my pleasure.
And when we talk about numbers like that, we are talking about neighbors, friends, co-workers, students in our children's class facing hunger on a daily basis. Talk to us, though, about the role of the food bank in working to alleviate hunger.
Well, the Food Bank is the largest anti-hunger, anti-poverty organization in the state. We are in every county in the state in some capacity. So most of our neighbors in New Jersey recognize us as sort of the Oz behind the curtain. The people that they see are the churches, the synagogues, the soup kitchens, the pantries. Most of the food that they get to distribute to their community comes from us.
And let's talk a little bit about how that works, because this is a major undertaking in terms of distribution. But when we talk about the food, 50 million pounds last year alone, 25% of which is fresh food. We're talking about produce, fresh produce. Logistically, this presents challenges.
Yes, I mean, we go as far as Bergen County, which could in some respects be, 90 plus miles for us, all the way down to Cape May. So we have a very advanced logistical system, and our hillside location is the size of 5 football fields, to give people scale and scope. We're very large.
But you do rely on volunteers to make this effort possible. You have a staff, but volunteers are an important part of what you do.
Right, we can't do this alone. This is a hyper-local movement. So it's 50,000 volunteer visits per year. It's unbelievable in terms of how many people come to see us and help in this effort. From the local kid at a school to politicians to, your local neighbors, everybody's doing something to fight this battle.
And as we mentioned, some 300,000 children in the state of New Jersey do face hunger. And when we talk about kids and hunger, people do want to get involved and make a difference. You mentioned volunteering, but there are other ways that we can get involved as well.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, first of all, most folks remember us during a particular season, generally holiday time. But the summertime is a very vulnerable time for children. So in order for us to be able to do our work all year long, we always encourage people to donate to us, because it's the way that we can leverage more. What you buy as a consumer is very different than what we can do. Our dollar and our purchasing power goes far wider than the normal.
We've been talking about efforts to alleviate hunger here in the state of New Jersey, but you as an organization have a further reach than that. Talk to us a little bit about your disaster relief efforts and what you've been doing to help those who have been impacted by hurricanes.
Well, the food bank has a very unique position because we've experienced Hurricane Sandy. So it puts us in a very unique resource to all of these other states. So we are providing disaster relief as a repository for the country. So food banks converge throughout the country to donate, and then we get it to the airport because we're so close. So we have distributed 71 tons of food and goods to Puerto Rico, Florida, and Texas in this very short period of time as a very central piece to making those places stable and getting the food banks in those states up and running.
Thanks so much for being with us.
It's my pleasure. Nice to be here.
We've been talking with Deborah Vizzi. I'm Jill Horner.